Joseph, good to see you. Happy Australia Day, mate.
Fuck Australia Day.
Are you ready for the Q&A or what?
I'm ready for the Q&A. Let's do this. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. I'll let you know.
Where'd you get your bum back from?
Salisbury.
Jess! You ready for the Q&A? I need you. Come. We need you.
No, I want to watch my video.
Go ahead.
Back to the front. She said back to the front.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Thank you. Thanks. Trying to steal my jacket, mate.
We're back in the room of knowledge and power. It's Australia Day, aka Fuck Australia Day. We got Jess, the time moderator. We got Joey Carbstrong, my partner in crime. And we're here to talk about the 500k bike ride that just took place. So, the first question. Wait, let me have a sip of tea. Great tea. Did you ride on no sleep overnight?
Yes. I reckon I went to sleep at about 1 o'clock.
We didn't really sleep, bro. I mean, I'm a bad sleeper anyway. So then you throw me into like an anxious, exciting situation. It's even fucking worse. Joey was going to sleep on the floor, but because I have a big wholesome heart, I said, Joey, come into the bed, mate. We'll sleep head to toe. And then out of nowhere in the middle of the night, I hear Joey like he was just started mumbling all sorts of fucking weird shit. And I was seeing spiders, and Joey says, we're going to do so well, we're going to do so well, we're going to do so well. I said, he's going to...
That was motivational talk, man.
Yeah, I know.
That was like some Tony Robbins shit.
It was some Tony Robbins shit for like the first hour, and then I was like, this motherfucker needs to shut up. You don't need to sleep. How long can your body go for without sleep?
72.
I stayed up for 7 days once at a party.
Okay, maybe not then.
A long time, okay? Your body can stay up for a long time, so you don't need to sleep. You're still going to perform like a rock. It's
Being
not
tired
sleep.
is
It's
not
not
gonna
sleep.
be
It's
the
not an
make-
excuse.
It's
Don't
not-
caffeine shame me. Don't sleep shame me. No shaming, okay? Sleep doesn't matter.
It's not going to make or
It's
break
3
you.
days. It's not going to make or break. What will make or break you is your mentality. And, you know, somewhat how much training you've done before. I mean, when you're kind of like, when you're that in it, like when it's like at the tip of your fingers, there's nothing you can do to save yourself. What's going to happen is going to happen. How good it's going to be is going to be how good it's going to be. And you just can't fucking change it, bro. So just sleep good. A month before.
I reckon I overrid the tiredness with the motivational Tony Robbins speech I gave myself.
It kind of, you know, it leveled it out a bit. It took us from like, fuck. It's weird, bro. It's like you sit there, you're like, I can't wait to do this fucking bike ride. And then like 2 hours before you go out, you're like, I don't want to do this
If I
shit.
had 8 hours sleep and I didn't do the Tony Robbins motivational speech, I would have given up on the first day.
To be honest with you, you were a lot more positive. Because last time you were complaining about how when you sleep. You know what I mean? But I kind of took that. I remember that. That's why I offered Joey, come to my bed tonight. We'll sleep head to toe. We built a little fucking grab wall of China in between us and shit, so we didn't touch. I'm not really one to sleep with other people and shit, because I sleep, like when I sleep, I breathe so loud. And then, you know what I mean? Most of the time when people sleep next to me, they say, this motherfucker's so obese, because I sound like a walrus. Struggling to breathe, bro. Like I'm stuck underwater. You're doing the right thing, bro. Honestly, It means you're a special person in my life if you get to sleep in the same bed with me. I'm not gonna answer that.
It's haram?
No, it's not haram. It's just I'm trying to build up. I don't want to hit this question too early because it'll set it off too much. It's a climax. So I'm trying to find the semi, the minute ones first. Abdullah asks, how are you able to maintain exfoliated skin on a bike ride like this? Look at me, bro, right now. Like
Your skin
I'm
peels off.
shedding layers, eh? It gets to a point, bro, like it's almost like you want to get a killer tan, right? But then when you get too burnt, it's like, it was pointless, eh? Because now I'm peeling off this layer right here and I look like Casper.
I'll tell you a secret. On those big bike rides, you go to bed with all that blood, sweat and tears just on your body, and you wake up the next morning bringing the energy of the day before still on your body.
That's why you
don't
have to stay
shower.
positive, bro. Because like you don't want to wake up and be like a toxic cesspit of like the last 24 hours of just like, you know what I mean? You want to be sweating joy and happiness and sweating out,
One long continuous ride, and you don't get a shower till it's all over.
It's almost like you're riding home. That's what I tell myself. I say, you are riding home, but it's just going to take you 3 days. And you're going to have these little micro stops along the way. Almost like you're stopping at a gas station. Just like, we're going to chill here for a little bit and we're going to keep going. So that's how I think about it. But the skin, bro, I mean, like, look at me right now. Look at me. And I was born in the fucking desert, dude. And look at me right now. I'm a man of the sun. Be smart, wear arm warmers. This ain't no like, hey, I laid on the beach, I turned red. This is like more cancer inducing than that fucking pan I had in my old apartment. Like, it's like you look at yourself and you say, fuck, dude, my skin is purple. Like, you know the girl in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the purple bitch who started floating up? You look like her, dude. Like, big, fat, bloated, puffy, purple person elevating up.
Dude, my sunburn had sunburn underneath, like, where it was going white, where it was peeling, that was burnt.
And it's traumatizing for your skin.
Yeah.
Like, really bad, bro. So, you know, next time, I'm not going to wear arm covers, but I'm going to wear sunscreen. Good job, mate. You're a true veteran. For the Q&A, this time you didn't feel as many emotional ups and downs as last time. Do you still have those, and do you find it easier mentally this time? Keep it up, good work, fellas. X. It gets easier every time you do it. See, the thing is, we've filmed all the emotional ups and downs. It's just, when I feel a bit down, it's almost like we just make a joke of it. So when we were making jokes like, yeah, we're in the fucking desert, I feel like I'm getting bashed in with a pole, and I actually felt like I was getting bashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to make a joke for the sake of it. That was my down moment.
We were poking light at some serious issues to try to make him less serious because we were hurting.
Trust me, dude.
It was painful.
Yeah, it was painful as fuck. I had training. I had gym training. Like if I went to a physician, they would say, Abdullah, calm down on the training. You're heavily active. If Joey went to a physician, they'd say, fuck, cunt, you need to start walking. You know, you walk to the shops or something.
Yeah.
Like do some activity. We were hurting. But it's just. It was just, you know, it's just something you do. When you're hurting, you make a joke of it. There's no point dwelling on it and shit. And I feel like the more I do this, the more you realise and shit, like, because you have these moments where you feel so good. Like, you're like, fuck, I feel like a chopper's following me. I feel like I have a Cascade army next to me, like, filming me. Like, you know, and you start listening to, you know, you listen to a bit of music for a little bit sometimes in the middle of the road and you feel like, fuck, I'm a superstar. I feel like Ricky Martin dropping his first, you know, Lavina Loca type shit. But, quickly, I tell myself, Jess, I say to myself, you can't fucking feel too good. As kind of fucking hard as that is to digest, like, you can't allow yourself to feel too good. Because it's like anything, dude. If you feel too good and you start going with it, and you start releasing all this energy into being good, like, I feel so good, I feel so good, I feel so good, bam, 10 seconds later, you get stomped in the face.
Yeah.
And you feel like a nobody.
Because around that corner,
there's a headwind, there's a desert.
That is going to suck your life.
It's going to suck on your soul so hard. So it's almost like you have to adopt this kind of like blah mindset where it's like you feel good, but then when you feel good, it's good. It's great. It's like you recognize you feel good, and what you do is you channel all your positive energy into the word blah, and you stare at the pavement and you try and channel all your focus into focusing on fucking nothing. And it works out much better than being like, yeah, I feel like fucking Chris Froome, I feel like Chris Froome. And then 10 seconds later, you're off the back like you just, you know, it's your first day on The Biggest Loser.
Yeah,
and you're struggling to do running.
Messaging your mum to pick you up from fucking...
So our biggest tip would be, blah. You're a fucking legend, lad. Come to the USA, Nutri-Grain, overnight oats, Wonder Bread, catch up, all in the house. Question of the hour. When you hopped your happy ass in the shower after you completed the ride, did it burn like hell? What areas hurt the most? Chafing like a motherfucker, I bet. Joey, you start off. Tell him about your post-ride shower experience, chafing.
Dude, like...
Let him know everything. Let him know everything.
I honestly felt like I had been violated by like a group of large people.
Joey was part of a big gangbang cream pie.
My lips were swollen. My body was like... It felt like I'd been beaten.
Yeah, I was thriving. Joey looked like he'd been fucking clubbed.
I don't want to get graphic, but the most painful area was the gooch. Because I had no I'd been sitting on my bike.
Dude, I can't ever since people started referring to gooch and nooch and yeast, I can't hear the word gooch.
Well, I don't want to say arsehole, but
just say the fucking bit of flesh in between the arsehole and the tip of your penis.
Because when you're down on the TT bars, you actually put more pressure on it, and
For real.
You have to go down on the DT bars. It's a must.
It's a must. I mean, the TT bars will change your life. That's like, if you do that right without TT bars, you're a fuckboy.
The knees.
You're a fuckboy. You're an egotistical fuckboy. Okay? So you need TT bars. That's Glucose #1 tip. We'll fucking crowdfund you TT bars if you're going to do the ride with no TT bars. But I don't want to see you out there. Don't ever mention my name if you're out there with no TT bars. I don't associate with you.
You need to. For the long rides like that.
For me, it was kind of like the sunburn really hurt because you know when you're out there, like I would wear a jumper and I'd be out there and I'd be burning, I'd be toasting and shit. And you don't really feel it because you're kind of in it so deep. But then when you come home and you stop, I was telling Jess, like, I was kind of whinging, trying to take off my shirt, dude. Because I was like, remember that, Jess? I was like,
yeah.
It's real tough. For me, I got a real fat ass. So, you know, that's my genetics strong point on expeditions like this. My ass is so fat. It still feels like there's no fat on it by the end of it, but my ass is so fat that my ass you know, it can stand the test of a ride like this. If I get really forward, and I'm pretty good at this TT bar position, I don't know, I feel like I'm built for it, bro. And I get really relaxed and I'll sit really far forward on my seat because I feel like I get a lot of power out of my glutes. And like I said, I got a really fat ass. And glutes being the biggest, you know, such a big muscle in your body. I don't know, are they the biggest? I think they're the biggest. I'm not sure, I don't want to talk no bro science. But, you know, so I'm chucking power out of these things. I'm so far forward in this position for such a long fucking time, bro, that, you know, I know this might sound rude, but my penis goes numb. For about a week. I freaked out the first time my penis went numb on a bike ride like this. Jess was Googling it. I was about to go to the motherfucking sperm bank and bust a nut so I could have a baby because I want babies. You know what I mean, bro? So, take care of your penis. I know there might be some vasectomy fucking fuckboys out there. Don't make a decision too soon. Don't get a vasectomy. And make sure that you take care of what you got, man, because it's serious shit, dude. Like, if you start doing this 2, 3, 4 times a year and you're damaging your body parts, like, Joey knows how big my ego is. You know what I mean? I did it in basketball shorts. Next time, I'm going to do it in basketball shorts with fucking thicker underwear on or something, dude.
You know those cricket cups you can get the cricket players wear? They're like...
Don't fucking talk, they're fucked, dude. They're fucked, Dave. The word gooch, cricket cups, and nutritional yeast, they can't be even in the same sentence, bro.
Get a second-hand one from Cash.
No, but seriously, take care of your stuff, bro.
Be gooch smart on the road. Be gooch smart.
Yeah, gooch smart.
Gooch smart.
Gooch smart. Take care of your body, bro. Just take care of your fucking body.
Yeah.
I don't take care of my body enough, bro, to be honest with you. It's a serious thing. What were you thinking in the last few kilometers of the ride? And was there a moment where you were both like, fuck this, I'm done? I can honestly say there was no point for me that I said... There was a lot of points where I said, fuck this, but never, fuck this, I'm done. Did you say, fuck this, I'm done?
Not until I bonked right.
But you weren't like, fuck this, I'm done. You were just like, oh my God, I'm done.
I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to stop unless... Because my knee was hurting at the start. I wasn't going to stop unless my knee snapped.
That's true.
Or something physically... like made it so that I couldn't keep going.
Yeah. Like if he got hit by a semi-trailer, we would have stopped.
And I went to I physically couldn't go
He
anymore.
did, bro. He did.
Felt like crying.
Joey was on the to give you a brief kind of visual guide to how Joey Carlstrong was at the end of the ride. It's just like type in bonking in a fucking marathon and shit with motherfuckers pissing their pants and shit, collapsing, and they start with the Hans Zimmer and everyone's like, this guy's like crawling to the line.
Oh,
that was Joey
horrible.
and the line was Meningi.
You know, I had pain all in my muscles around my top half, and I didn't have that like 10 minutes before I bonked. Then as soon as I bonked, it was just like all pain.
Yeah,
I couldn't hold my arms up.
Bro,
and
you were done, man. You were toast. You were toasted. It was over for you. You needed pure glucose, dude, straight from the hospital, dude. Can you get glucose jabs, Jess?
IV drips.
We needed to have like a fucking IV of just straight glucose and you were pedaling with it, holding it like this and shit. That's what we needed to do. But next time, you know, that's something for next time. I mean, we can always learn. Next time we'll make sure that... I always have a backup. It's called body fat. But I need a bigger backup than body fat. I need straight sugar. You know what I mean? Straight away.
Oh, no.
And I'm not a motherfucker who's going to sit there and start drinking sugar straight away. I'm a fat boy. There's plenty of shit out there that I want to eat before sugar. That has sugar, but I want to eat Oreos. I want to eat Nutrient. I want to eat bread. I want to eat ketchup. It's like don't get fucked up. It's an eating expedition also as a bike ride. But there is instances where no amount of body fat, no amount of Oreos can save you. You need pure glucose.
Yeah.
And that's what Joey ran into. He needed the pure glucose.
What's weird is I didn't know that I needed it when I needed it. Because I was too disorientated and I didn't compute what actually happened to later.
Because there was no
like,
glucose, bro. You couldn't string the sentences together, bro. You needed the glucose. What was I personally thinking the last few kilometers? Like I feel tingling, like I feel like I'm vibrating, bro. Like my whole body will start vibrating and shit, and I feel like Like some serious, like I'm vibrating and shit. Like
It's on a different vibration.
no, I'm not even kidding, dude.
Frequencies, bro.
Dude. That's now we're starting to climax because we're about to go to the last level. I'll ride for 18 hours to get to this last hour where it all starts to make sense for me, and I start like just feel like my body's like I'm having like an out of body experience or some shit, dude. And it's almost like I feel like I'm looking in on the situation. I'm not even in the situation. It's really fucked up. Honestly, it's one of those experiences I can't even put into words for you. Other than you have to go out there and ride to the complete exhaustion, find a gas station, get a Gatorade, and then keep going. You unlock a door that you never knew that was even there to fucking unlock. And you're not going to be able to put it into words to your friends how it feels, other than, I felt a bit cold and I felt like I was vibrating. But, like, you'll feel something that you'll never be able to describe.
It really does break down.
Wait, don't start that, dude, because we're about to get into the question of why we did the bike ride.
Okay.
You can go free for all for that.
Okay, well, on that topic, I went to sleep in the hotel room and I woke up at 5 or 6 a.m. and I rang Abdullah straight away and I'm like, are you okay, man? Because for all we knew, a 10-year storm was coming.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm still just going down the freeway, man. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, so I would be a guru type person if I tried to explain to you specifically how it felt, because I don't even know how it felt. Like I can't. It's a feeling that you can't even describe, bro, because it's just so far beyond what you're used to. You come up to me and you say, like now I understand what you were fucking talking about, bro. You know what I mean? We'll point to each other and say, I know you know, but I can't even fucking put my finger on it. But that's what happened. Okay, now let's get into we're about to hit the biggest, like, our floor your fucking house out right now, because we're about to get into it, okay? Don't worry, I got everything turned off. I snapped your SIM card when you came in here. You're good, Joey. Obviously, someone else is going to ask this. Actually, no one else asked this, bro, so shouts to you, Journey to Jacked. Why the fuck would you do this?
Why would we do something like this? I mean, in essence, it was like, if you challenge yourself to the absolute limit, you'll find things out about yourself that you didn't know before. And it's also a massive opportunity to all the things that have happened to you throughout the year, all the stresses, all the situations that you've been holding inside, that all comes to a head, and you bring that out on a ride like that. You bring that out when you physically, beat yourself down on that road, and it's like a massive therapy session.
I remember, I'll set the scene for you. I was in Menengi, Joey was there, and I left Joey, and then I'm on this road, pitch black, middle of nowhere, heading into a storm, and it gets too full on, man. It gets too full on real go, and I started feeling these feelings of just like shit building up, and I started feeling all this tension, I started feeling uncomfortable. I didn't know why I felt uncomfortable, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. My body started feeling like it was getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And I just had to sit there and take a deep breath and say, fuck Abdullah, let go, it's okay. And I let go. And then within one fucking minute, it's like the glucose levels re-enter my brain and I felt like a king again, man.
What's it like being isolated out there by yourself?
It shows you, dude, that you're so far removed from yourself when you're out there. And it's scary as fuck, to be honest with you, dude. That's why I wouldn't do this bike ride so soon and so quickly and so often, bro. Because it's so fucking, to be honest with you, it's so fucking scary, dude. And it's kind of sad how we fucking live in a world where I have to ride my bike fucking 18 hours to get that feeling. As you get to this point, dude, where you're about to break through a fucking wall, and on the other side of the wall is understanding, is truth. It's almost like the bike ride is a journey to a bit more truth. Do you know what I mean? And you have to put in the time to where, like, you get confronted by the wall, and the wall's standing in front of you, and the only thing left to do is to roundhouse kick through the fucking wall and find out what you came to find out. But I'm not used to roundhouse kicking the fucking wall, bro, to be honest with you. I think I know I'm used to fucking roundhouse kicking the wall, but I'm actually not. I like to sit here and fucking live in the now. Fucking live in the now. I used to spew all this shit until you're fucking in front of the fucking wall and you've set your whole life around, I'm gonna find out. When it's in front of you, you don't want to be in front of it no more because it's too fucking scary, dude. It's too fucking scary. It gets too overwhelming, bro. Do you know what I mean?
And you know what? Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway, and you'll find some you'll find some shit out about yourself you didn't think you were capable of.
To reach your maximum potential on a bike ride, that the source of why you're doing it has to be genuine. Otherwise, you won't even get to the point where that wall is for yourself. You won't even fucking get there, dude. It won't even happen. It has to be sourced from deep down inside of actually who you are. Because if you start thinking about mum, you start thinking about all this other shit, you won't make it, dude. You won't make it. It's this it's so deep. I don't even know where it came from. I can't even explain to you. You feel like you're vibrating when you get there, dude. And and that's what's going to get you to that point, bro. That's what's going to get you to that point. Otherwise, it's not going to happen for you. And it's almost like doing a really hard effort on the bike where you feel like you did it completely for yourself. And if you are doing a really hard effort on the bike and you're actually performing at your potential, not your fucking half-assed potential, that's the only way you're going to get there is because you're getting there for yourself. And it's like the next 10 minutes after that, you have a brief moment of truth and clarity that where you could literally call me up and say shit, and I would say, how the fuck did you work this shit out in 10 minutes? But you work it out, bro, because it's almost like you unlock a door that you never knew was there, or you unlock the door and the key.
They want you to be at home on antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication, watching TV, conforming to do whatever they want. This here is the biggest antidepressant you will ever fucking take.
Dude, it's like
antidepressant, antipsychotic.
It's so full on. It just showed me, dude. It just showed me, and it reaffirmed for me how far removed we are from our actual selves. So fucking far removed, dude. I should be able to walk to the fucking supermarket and ask myself this shit, bro. I should, but I can't. Because I feel like there's a million fucking walls in front of that question, bro. School, friends, social fucking status, what I fucking wear, how many fucking YouTube fucking subscribers I have, how I'm not growing. I feel like there's all these fucking walls, dude. All these walls, and it should be easier for me, but it's not, bro. It just showed me that self-reflection is the one thing that most people will never, ever, ever fucking do because it's too scary. It's too fucking scary. And everything's engineered to kind of hide you from it, bro.
Yeah.
Everything, dude. Literally everything. And you realise on a bike ride like this that the biggest thing is that you feel empowered, and you're not meant to feel empowered. As depressing as that sounds, that's the truth. That's why I'm only saying it because I want you to start feeling empowered, bro. And I feel like it's my duty now to tell people this shit. You feel connected, and you feel like this deep sense that you felt when you were a kid, but you lost. And you feel it again. And it's that feeling of like, I'm a truly unique individual, but I'm also connected to every single thing on this planet. And it's a very empowering feeling, bro. It's a feeling of like, I find it hard to hate as much as I used to now. I find it hard to be so critical of other people now. As much as I want to, I find it hard, bro, because I feel somewhat connected. And I also feel like it's my duty every day to exercise my birthright to my own fucking DNA. To not conform like everybody else. To actually sit down and say, I'm just going to be fucking Abdullah. Honestly, it feels weird to say my name, bro. Is that weird, dude? It feels weird to say my name sometimes, bro.
Because you're not actually Abdullah.
I don't feel like I'm Abdullah, dude.
You're not Abdullah.
It's too hectic, dude.
You're having a human experience, but you're a lot bigger than the human.
Yeah, dude. It feels weird to say my name like, oh, I'm Abdullah. I don't know, dude. A bike ride like this will change you, bro. It'll get you more connected with who you actually are. It'll get you more connected with the world and the people around you. It'll get you feeling empowered.
There's a quote. It's really short. Two words. Know thyself. And it's that quote there is very
and if I could challenge you to do it, I'm not saying you should sit there, smoke cones in your fucking room all day and ask yourself these scary fucking questions, okay? I'm not saying you should fucking do that. But I'm saying that you should always be constantly putting yourself in situations where you're going to learn more. And sometimes you're going to learn more than what you want to know and what you're comfortable to know. But would you rather just be ignorant to the truth, or would you rather have the courage to stand up to it and actually find out what's actually going on? Especially in here. Because the hardest thing you're ever going to face is face yourself. There's nothing else more tough than that, because ultimately everything that's around you is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Straight up. And it's fucking empowering to think like that, but it's also scary as fuck because you realize that you're in control of a lot of shit. I don't want you to be some motherfucker out there that's out there and they're not even exercising what they got. And that's the ability to control your thoughts and processes and the way you see shit and the way you act and the way you sprinkle your fucking yeast on the world, lad. So go out there, do the bike ride, And one more fucking thing, bro. Joey, what do we think about self-reflection?
Boom.